I just got early research preview access to Claude's new browser use Chrome extension, and honestly, it's way better than ChatGPT's agent mode. I'm going to show you exactly how this works, so definitely save this for later. So Claude for Chrome is a browser extension that lets Claude see what you're looking at, click buttons, fill out forms, and basically handle tasks directly in your browser. Think of it as having an AI assistant that can actually do things for you and not just tell you how to do them. Cool, right? Now, the key isn't just having this capability. It's finding genuinely useful applications that go beyond the typical book me a flight or buy me some food demos that everybody's showing. So I spent some time brainstorming with Claude to identify use cases that would actually transform how we work with this new capability. And I found several cool ways to use it. Here's one that content creators are gonna love. So tools like TikTok provide incredible analytics, but Claude can't access them unless you're manually taking screenshots of every single page, which is a pain in the butt. But with Claude for Chrome, I can have it navigate through my entire TikTok analytics dashboard, analyze patterns across all my content, identify what's working, what's not, and give me actionable insights to improve my performance. Check this out. So here we are on my TikTok analytics, and I'm gonna come up here to the browser extension for Claude, open it up, and you can see it opening up on the right-hand pane. And I'm gonna give it this prompt to analyze my TikTok analytics over the past year, focusing on my top performing content, and just give me recommendations on how to improve. All right, and let's go. It's giving context for what it's doing. It's taking a screenshot. Okay, now you can see it's actually clicked over into my content. So it's now going through and reviewing my top content. Okay, now look, it said it noticed that this content's from the past 7 days. So it's looking to adjust that. It's now going to the past year. And it's just intuitively doing this stuff like a human would, navigating the analytics to figure out what's working. And I just love this approach more so than what OpenAI's done where you're working in OpenAI. I like doing it in the browser with a browser extension. It just feels more native to Chrome in a sense. Okay, now let's come over to my viewers. It's looking at some analytics there. And now it's gonna go into some individual video analytics. Now it's checking out the views data for top performing videos. That was a good one. I remember that one. All right, Claude has finished its analysis, and look at all this detail it popped out. It gives me all of these stats on what's working, what's made them successful, my top performing videos and why, audience activity and patterns, audience demographics, content performance patterns. This is like that deep nuanced stuff that you can't just get by just talking to Claude or ChatGPT directly. It also says what doesn't work, and it gives me 5 specific actionable recommendations. Like, this stuff is gold, and it did all of this in a couple minutes. These are the type of use cases you should be using a tool like Claude for Chrome for. Now, this is still in research preview, primarily because Anthropic is working through some vulnerabilities that need to be fixed before they can make Claude for Chrome generally available. So just as people encounter phishing attacks in their inboxes, browser use AI tools face prompt injection attacks. So that's basically where malicious actors hide instructions in websites, emails, or documents to trick AI into harmful actions without the user's knowledge. Not good. And these attacks could potentially cause AI to delete files, steal data, or make unauthorized transactions. And Anthropic's been running extensive red teaming experiments and implementing safeguards to address these risks before wider release. This is genuinely one of those tools that once you start using it, you can't imagine working without it. I've got several other cool use cases coming up, so give me a follow.